And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Parish Panther Playoff Basketball on the campus of A&M Consolidated University in College Station, Texas. Game On Sports Network welcomes you to exclusive live coverage of today's TAPS 6A area playoff matchup between the Tomball Concordia Lutheran Crusaders and your Parish Panthers. Brian Shackelford here along with our Game On broadcast crew, coming to you live from A&M Consolidated High School. Folks, we want to apologize for our audio issues there in the first quarter. But now that we have those corrected, we're here to bring you an exciting afternoon of basketball as we have both the boys and girls area playoff games coming up for you this afternoon here as we've reached the end of the first quarter. In the girls area round playoff matchup, your Parish Panthers leading over Concordia Lutheran by a score of 9-0. And just about set to bring you the second quarter, second period of action here from A&M Consolidated High School in College Station, where the entire 6A area round will be held this year. We have two girls games going at this time, and later this evening we'll have the boys matchups. And one of those matchups will feature your Parish Panthers boys varsity team facing off against the St. Pius X Panthers. So be sure to join us live here on Game On Sports at 6:30 p.m. for that boys area round game. We'll begin the second quarter as Parish will inbound. Ashley Patterson up top. Starting play for the Panthers, Brooke Dial will now take over as we're in the opening seconds here of the second period of play at A&M Consolidated High School. Panthers leading 9-0. And the Panthers lose the ball out of bounds, last touched by Parish, and now Concordia Lutheran will inbound on the baseline. Carly Winkler set to inbound for the Crusaders as they have yet to put points on the board in this area round playoff game. The winner of this game will advance to the regional final to be played right here in this gymnasium at A&M Consolidated High School tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. And the Panthers, the winner of this game, moving forward to the area round. The bucket there for Concordia Lutheran, number 11, Kaylee Brennan. And the winner of this game will face off against the St. Pius X Panthers girls team, it will be the San Antonio Antonian Prep girls team, who has a bye into the regional final tomorrow morning at 11:30. The first points on the board for the Crusaders now. Ashley Patterson back up top for your Panthers as the Panthers with a 7-point lead working the perimeter here effectively. Sarai Taylor will drive the floater from the baseline. No good. Rebound Caden Fountain. And Fountain, a whistle underneath the Panther basket, and it appears she has been fouled. Caden Fountain now at the line for two, picking up the foul, number 23, Megan Ingram. I'll probably make that 33, Casey Randall with the foul. Fountain long on the first, as the Panthers look to extend their 7-point lead here with 6:44 remaining in the first half of play. Caden Fountain hits the second to put the Panthers in double digits here this afternoon. They now lead 10-2 as we continue with just over 6:40 remaining before halftime in this area round playoff matchup. A 3-point attempt by the Crusaders off the heel of the basket. No good. Caden Fountain with the rebound. A defensive rebound for Fountain. They'll outlet to Brooke Dial down the far side. Patterson cutting underneath the basket, and Dial loses the dribble out of bounds. A turnover to the Crusaders. The Crusaders come into this game as the number 5 seed in District 2-6A in TAPS, and your Parish Panthers finishing the season with a district record of 7-5, 27-7 on the season to claim the number 4 seed in District 1-6A. Caden Fountain will pick up a foul, and Concordia Lutheran will inbound on the far sideline as Carolyn Rich sets to inbound for the Crusaders. Caitlin Rich, the point guard, bringing it forward. Mark covered there by Brooke Dial. Sarai Taylor attempts a steal and pokes it over to Brooke Dial. A steal for the Panthers. They're now back in the offensive end with just over 6 minutes remaining in the half. Brooke Dial and Ashley Patterson working up top. Now we have a foul away from the ball. And an offensive foul called in the paint. And the ball turns over to the Crusaders. A rare offensive mistake there. Caden Fountain now with a steal pass to Brooke Dial. And Dial fouled as she attempts the layup. The Crusaders wanted to make sure she would not make that shot, and picking up the foul, number 4, Carly Winkler for Concordia Lutheran. And we have a timeout on the floor here. We'll step aside with 5:51 remaining in our first half here in this area round playoff matchup at A&M Consolidated High School. Your score, your Parish Panthers 10, Tomball Concordia Lutheran Panthers 2, as the Crusaders take a 30-second timeout. And folks, once again, we thank you for joining us here live on Game On Sports as we're able to bring you playoff coverage here of Parish Panther basketball. Our girls game right now here at A&M Consolidated High School. And don't forget to tune in later this evening at 6:30 p.m. as also coming live here from the campus at A&M Consolidated will be the boys playoff matchup as the Panther boys varsity will face off against the St. Pius X Panthers. We'll have the pregame show for you here at 6:20 p.m. and tip-off of that match right here at 6:30 live on Game On Sports. Concordia Lutheran now down to 3 timeouts remaining as we resume play. Brooke Dial at the charity stripe for a pair of free throws. And the senior with over 1,100 points on the season connects on the first to extend the Panther lead to 9. The second short rebound for the Crusaders, number 12, Kinley Benson. And the Crusaders with a lone basket in this game. The layup made within the waning seconds of the first quarters. They now trail 11-2 with just over 5.5 remaining in the second. That air ball short by Casey Randall. Rebound Brooke Dial. She'll press it down the far side. Looking for Patterson. Patterson double teamed. And Ivy Meharry will get the ball back to Brooke Dial. Sarai Taylor, the point guard for the Panthers, will reset up top. Looking for Meharry inside. A shot. She grabs her own rebound, and now they call, I believe, a foul, and they do. They get Ivy Meharry for a player control foul under the basket. And an offensive foul against the Panthers will give the Crusaders possession with 5:11 remaining in the half. Substitutions for Concordia Lutheran. Checking in, number 10, Caitlin Rich, returning for Casey Randall. Coach Heather Jones puts the press on here with just over 5 minutes to play in the half. And the Crusaders get the ball across the timeline. Now in the corner with Caitlin Rich, guarded by Ashley Patterson. The Panthers showing a man look with Ivy Meharry in the middle. A three-point attempt. That's long, off the mark. Rebound Sarai Taylor. Taylor forward to Ashley Patterson. She'll pull the high dribble down. And the ball almost stolen on the play by the Crusaders, number 11, Kaylee Brennan. But she'll lose the ball out of bounds, and Parish will throw in with just over 4.5 remaining before halftime. Concordia Lutheran here in a 3-2 zone in this second period, trailing 11-2. Taylor looking for Ivy Meharry. It's picked up by Caden Fountain. Back to Sarai Taylor to reset. As the Panthers look for an open shot here, in no hurry, up by 9. Patterson drives the basket, in and out. Ivy Meharry with the rebound. She'll put it back for 2. The offensive rebound grabbed by Ivy Meharry. She'll put the ball in, and that's now 13-2 Parish with the lead over Concordia Lutheran. The steal by Patterson. As Kaylee Brennan lost control of the basketball. Brooke Dial with the double move. Sarai Taylor goes back with the rebound. She's fouled on the shot. Or no, they call her for the foul. They call Sarai Taylor for the reach-in. Now checking in for your Panthers, number 4, Lauren West. She'll replace Ashley Patterson with 3:47 remaining in the first half. So 2 out of the last 3 possessions ending in offensive fouls by the Panthers. And now a full court press on Concordia Lutheran. And a 10-second call against the Crusaders will give the Panthers the basketball with 3:35 remaining in the second. So effective work there on the backcourt press by the Panthers to gain another possession here, leading 13-2 in this area round playoff. Sarai Taylor, the point guard, working up top, gets a screen from Dial. Looking for Ivy Meharry in the middle. A scramble for the basketball on the baseline. Jump ball called. And the possession arrow in favor of Concordia Lutheran. So the Crusaders inbound now with 3:21 remaining in the half, trailing by 11. Another full court press from the Panthers as Caitlin Rich tries to get the ball across the timeline. And on the near side, bringing the ball across, number 3, Carolyn Rich. The layup attempt by Caitlin Rich, wide off the mark. And the ball picked up. We'll give the rebound to Caden Fountain. And she'll outlet to Sarai Taylor. Now they find Brooke Dial down court. And they call another offensive foul on the Panthers. Brooke Dial picks up a second player control foul, another charge here with 2:53 remaining. As the Panthers remain aggressive here in the offensive end, perhaps just a touch too so. As now Concordia Lutheran will inbound with less than 3 minutes to play in the half, and they'll try to cut into the 11-point Panther lead. Kaylee Brennan across court, and the layup, that's good for number 4, Carly Winkler. Winkler with all 4 points in this match for Concordia Lutheran. Now the Crusaders try their own press. And Sarai Taylor will get it to Brooke Dial on the near side with under 2.5 to play in the second. Winkler will guard Sarai Taylor up top as she'll set the play for the Panthers. Ivy Meharry in the high post. Now Brooke Dial at the three-point line, back to Taylor. They're looking for West in the corner. She'll take a three-point shot. It's off the heel, no good. Caden Fountain tips the ball back out to Dial. Brooke Dial now back to Sarai Taylor. They look for Ivy Meharry in the middle. And now a three-point attempt by Brooke Dial. It's good! Brooke Dial from downtown with just under 2 minutes to play before halftime. And the lead now for your Panthers opened up to 16-4. A steal by Brooke Dial. She'll get it to Lauren West. And a nice layup there for Lauren West. And the officials stop time with 1:45 remaining in the half as we have an injured Crusader down on the court. So effective work there on the inbound by the Panther defense. Brooke Dial with the steal. And the dime to Lauren West for the bucket, making your score with 1:45 remaining in our first half. Your Parish Panthers 18, Tomball Concordia Lutheran Crusaders 4. And we'll step aside for this injury timeout on the court. Shaken up on the play for the Crusaders, number 12, Kinley Benson. And she'll make her way back to the Crusader bench. We hope she'll return to action quickly. And with 100 seconds remaining in the first half, the Crusaders bring the ball across the timeline in the person of Kaylee Brennan. Crusaders on offense here as your Panthers lead 18-4 with 90 seconds remaining in the half. And now the Crusaders will lose the ball across the timeline. A backcourt violation against Concordia Lutheran. And Parish will get the ball back with 1:25 remaining in the second. Lauren West to inbound for Parish as Sarai Taylor will bring the ball forward as the clock moves under 80 seconds remaining in the half. Taryn Watkins is checked into the game. They find Brooke Dial open for a three, and she nails it. 2 3-pointers in a row for Brooke Dial. And now the lead stretched to Parish 21, Concordia Lutheran 4. As we approach 1 minute to play in the half. Casey Randall on the near side, guarded by Taryn Watkins. Looks to drive the lane. Now back to Rich up top. Or pardon me, make that Kaylee Brennan wearing number 11. Winkler almost has the ball stolen and a foul called on the near side. And Sarai Taylor will pick up her second foul. The Panthers now with 16 fouls in the half, but only 51 seconds remaining. Although the next foul against Parish will put Concordia Lutheran in the bonus. On the far side, Kaylee Brennan being guarded by Lauren West looks to drive. And they call another foul. And this one called on Lauren West. And that will be the 16th foul, putting Concordia Lutheran in the bonus. So we move to the east side of Gymnasium C here at A&M Consolidated High School for free throws. At the line, number 11, Kaylee Brennan. She'll shoot 1 and 1 for Concordia Lutheran. Brennan converts the first. And now the second shot attempt for Brennan at the line. 21-5 now your score, with just over 42 seconds remaining in the half. Brennan gets them both. She's the second person in the book for Concordia Lutheran, as they now have 6 points in this first half. 21-6 your score in favor of the Panthers. Ashley Patterson brings the ball down with just over 30 seconds remaining, and now Dial fouled as number 4, Carly Winkler, on the push. That will be the 16th foul against the Crusaders. Parish to inbound with just over 30 ticks in the half, as Brooke Dial will get the ball back, and Coach Jones elects to play for the final shot here in the first half of this area playoff. Taryn Watkins back to Brooke Dial, an open three-point look. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Concordia Lutheran. And now another foul called with 15.7 remaining in the half. And the foul picked up, I believe, by Taryn Watkins, her first, and the 8th team foul on Parish. So back to the charity stripe go the Crusaders, as Kaylee Brennan will shoot 1 and 1 once again for Concordia Lutheran. Brennan averaging 7.1 points per game. And the team as a whole, very good free throw shooting team, are the Concordia Lutheran Crusaders. Another 2 for Brennan. She has 4 points in the game, all on free throws. And now with less than 10 seconds to play, Dial works the baseline for Parish. She'll come around. Off the glass, in and out. Rebound, Caden Fountain. Last second, no shot, and the horn sounds, bringing us to halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of the first half of play here at A&M Consolidated High School in College Station, Texas, as Game On Sports Network brings you live coverage of this 2023 TAP 6A area playoff game. And folks, your score as we go to the halftime break here at A&M Consolidated High School. It's your Parish Panthers 21, Tomball Concordia Lutheran Crusaders 8. And the first half, all Parish, as they extend the lead, leading by a score 14-2 at the end of the first period, now leading 21-8 as we go to the halftime break. Panthers very aggressive on the offensive and defensive ends, the press working to their advantage and picking up 3 player control fouls in the first half, and I'm sure Coach Jones and the assistants for Parish will be talking that over to try to calm the girls varsity team down just a little bit and limit those player control fouls, but still remain aggressive in the second half of play. And folks, we'll step aside here while we have halftime at A&M Consolidated High School. Your score here at the halftime break, your Parish Panthers 21, Concordia Lutheran Crusaders 8. We'll be back with the second half after this short break. Stay with us right here on Game On Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the campus of A&M Consolidated High School here in College Station, Texas. Brian Shackelford here with you, and our entire Game On Sports Network crew bringing you live exclusive coverage of today's TAPS 6A Area Round Playoff game. Girls varsity basketball here this afternoon on Game On Sports as the Concordia Lutheran Crusaders, the number 5 seed from District 2, face off against your Parish Panthers, the 4th place seed from District 1. And the winner of this matchup will advance to play against the San Antonio Antonian Prep squad. That game will be tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. or pardon me, 11:30 a.m. right here at A&M Consolidated High School. Ready to begin our second half of play here at A&M Consolidated. The second half of today's game brought to you by Empower Prosthetics and Orthotics. Find your independence with Empower. You can visit them online today at www.empowerpo.com. That's www.empowerpo.com. Empower Prosthetics and Orthotics, a proud sponsor of Parish Panthers girls varsity basketball. Parish with the opening possession there in the third period, a rebound by Concordia Lutheran. They'll bring the ball down as they work the outside. Carolyn Rich dishing off to Carly Winkler. As the Crusaders try to find a hole in the Panther defense, a steal there by Caden Fountain. One-on-one against Kaylee Brennan. She'll dish to Sarai Taylor. And now help arrives for the Crusaders, and the Panthers reset the offense with almost a minute gone here in the third period of play of this area round playoff. Ivy Meharry in the middle, and that ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Kaylee Brennan and the Crusaders, and the Panthers will have an opportunity to inbound on the baseline. Checking in for Concordia Lutheran, number 10, Caitlin Rich, as Rich will substitute Carolyn Rich, her sister. Caitlin and Carolyn's sisters on the Concordia Lutheran Crusader team. Brooke Dial here on the near side following the inbound, looking for Ivy Meharry. And Meharry fouled under the basket. The ball ripped away by number 12, Kinley Benson. And Benson will pick up the first foul of this second half for the Crusaders. That foul on the floor. And Patterson will inbound for Parish. Sarai Taylor, the point guard, back up top, looking for a wide-open Caden Fountain on the baseline. And the pass a little too high, so the ball back to Taylor. She'll reset with 6:35 to play in the third. Panthers leading here in this third period, 21-8. As they work here on offense with Ashley Patterson up top for Parish. The floater in the lane from 15 feet. It's good for Ashley Patterson. She'll put 2 more on the board for the Panthers. They now lead 23-8. with 6:17 to play in our third period. Coach Jones invoking a press here in the backcourt as Winkler getting a screen from Caitlin Rich to get the ball across the timeline. Now Caitlin Rich at the free throw line, and a reach in there by the Panthers as Sarai Taylor will pick up her third personal. The first team foul on Parish in this second half. The foul on the floor, and that will allow Tomball Concordia Lutheran to inbound on their baseline with 6 minutes remaining in the third. Caden Fountain denies the wheel route by Adele Newhouse. The ball back to Newhouse up top, guarded by Fountain. She'll screen now for Kaylee Brennan. And this will be an offensive foul against the Crusaders. The officials calling a very tight game here today in the area round, as Carly Winkler will pick up a player control foul for, or no, they do call that against Ivy Meharry. I'm sorry, the official appeared to point offensive foul. But now they're putting Carly Winkler at the free throw line, so Ivy Meharry will pick up her second personal. And it's 2 shots at the line for the Crusader senior Carly Winkler. Winkler comes into this game averaging just over 3 points per game. The 5'4" point guard for the Crusaders hits the front end of 2 shots. As number 3, Carolyn Rich will check back in, replacing her sister, Caitlin Rich. for the Crusaders. Second shot now for Winkler at the line, as she looks to put Concordia Lutheran in double figures this afternoon. The free throw off the front rim, Ivy Meharry with the rebound. And Brooke Dial brings the ball forward for Parish. The Panthers lead 23-9 as the clock moves under 5:40 remaining in the third period. Ivy Meharry at the top of the free throw line. Brooke Dial for three. It's good. Her third three-pointer of the game. And Dial will extend the Parish lead to 26-9. A mild press here from Parish as they look to move the ball forward. Winkler guarded by Patterson. Now the give and go inside to number 12, Kinley Benson. The shot from distance, a three-point attempt by Kaylee Brennan, no good. And Caden Fountain almost with another steal. She has been very aggressive on the defensive end, has 2 steals already in the game, and that one just going out of bounds before she could get control as Concordia Lutheran will inbound. 5 minutes remaining in our third period. The three-point shot faked by Kinley Benson. And now Newhouse guarded by Caden Fountain. Benson with a three-pointer well short. The air ball picked up by Brooke Dial. Dial will press her advantage 2-on-3 as she'll weave in the lane, the Euro step. And they call another offensive foul. That is the third charge that Brooke Dial has picked up in this game, her third personal foul. All player control fouls. And now the Parish senior in foul trouble with 3 personal fouls and just over 4.5 remaining here in the third period. The Panthers with a 17-point lead as they press in the backcourt. On the far side, Carolyn Rich with a shot. That's long. Rich trying to get her own rebound. She does. A struggle for it on the floor. And jump ball will be called with 4:21 remaining in the third. Possession arrow favoring Concordia Lutheran. And Carolyn Rich will inbound on the near side for the Crusaders. As we play basketball here, approaching the midway point of this third period, the Crusaders yet to get into double digits this afternoon. They trail 26-9 here in this area playoff. Ashley Patterson guarding Carolyn Rich. Now Newhouse up top, guarded in the high post by Meharry. Now Ashley Patterson with a steal. 1-on-1 on Carolyn Rich. Now she'll make her move off the window and in. The steal in the bucket for Ashley Patterson. A nice move there to put the Panthers back up by 19. Now Parish 28, Concordia Lutheran 9. Carly Winkler trying to get the ball across the timeline. She'll dish off to Kaylee Brennan. And another 10-second call. That's the second backcourt violation on 10-second call that Parish has been able to bring about. Smothering defense by the Panthers. And now we have a timeout on the floor, a full timeout taken with 3:40 remaining in the third period. And this will be a timeout taken by Concordia Lutheran. They're down to only 2 timeouts remaining here in the game. So after Parish is able to force the second 10-second violation of the game against the Crusaders, Coach Brian Zymont and his squad and his officiating crew want to talk this over with the team, or rather his referee crew, coaching staff. They want to get the Crusaders back on track here as smothering defense in the backcourt by the Panthers forces another turnover. It will be Parish ball when we come back from this timeout. Your Panthers lead 28-9 here at A&M Consolidated High School in this 2023 TAP 6A area round matchup. And once again, the winner of today's game will advance to the regional final to be played right here at A&M Consolidated High School tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. with a bye into the area round. That would be the first place team, the district champion, regular season district champion from District 2, San Antonio Antonian Prep. Now Lauren West up top playing the 2-person game with Patterson. They find Caden Fountain down low. Nice dime there by Ashley Patterson. Caden Fountain with the bucket. And now the Panthers with 30 on the board here in the third period. 30-9, the lead for the Panthers with 3:20 to play in our third period. And now a push called on the near side. as it appears Caden Fountain will pick up the foul, and she does. It's the fourth team foul on the Panthers with 3:17 remaining in the third. Carly Winkler up top, getting a screen from Newhouse. She'll try to drive the basket, and she'll draw the foul against Ashley Patterson. Patterson will pick up the blocking foul. That's now 5 team fouls on Parish with just over 3 minutes remaining in the third period. And once again, the Crusaders go back to the line. This time, number 4, Carly Winkler. She has 4 points in the game here this afternoon, the first 4 points for the Crusaders. Her first free throw a little long, off the heel of the rim, no good. Checking back in for Concordia Lutheran, number 30, Casey Randall. And Randall will replace Adele Newhouse. The second shot also long by Winkler. Taryn Watkins checking into the game. She has the rebound for Parish. Watkins on the floor replacing Brooke Dial, as Ashley Patterson will run things up top with less than 3 minutes remaining in our third period. On the floor for your Panthers, Ashley Patterson. She'll take a three-point bucket, and that's good. Straight on from 19 feet. Consecutive three-pointers for Parish in this period. One by Brooke Dial, one by Ashley Patterson. And it's now Parish Panthers 36, Concordia Lutheran Crusaders 9. As we play basketball with 2.5 remaining in the third. Winkler trying to drive the basket. The pass a little off its mark. Stolen by Taryn Watkins. Now Ashley Patterson will bring the ball forward. She'll dish to Lauren West on the near side. West pass looking for Peyton Cole. And that pass is stolen by Kaylee Brennan, and then Brennan fouled on the play by Peyton Cole. As that's now 16 fouls on Parish, as Peyton Cole will pick up the personal. Returning to the game for Concordia Lutheran, number 10, Caitlin Rich. Caitlin Rich will substitute Carly Winkler, as the Crusaders play basketball with 2:17 remaining in the third. On the floor for your Panthers, Lauren West, Taryn Watkins, Ashley Patterson, Peyton Cole, and Caden Fountain. As we approach 2 minutes to play, and now they call a traveling violation. As stumbling with the basketball, Kaylee Brennan falling down, losing control of the basketball. Travel is the call, the turnover to the Panthers. Patterson will cross the timeline with just over 2 minutes to play in the third. Watkins in the post for Parish. Patterson with a move up top. Caden Fountain wide open. She'll dish back to Patterson. Patterson will drive. The floater in the lane. That's good from 14 feet. 5 points for Ashley Patterson in this third period alone. And she'll extend the Panther lead. Parish 35, Concordia Lutheran 9, with 94 seconds remaining in the third. Parish staying in a 2-3 zone, as Taryn Watkins tries to take the ball away from Casey Randall. And she is successful in knocking the ball out of bounds. The shot by Randall, no good. Credit Watkins with a block. But the block out of bounds, and the Crusaders will inbound with 80 seconds remaining in the third. Driving the baseline, number 12, Kenley Benson. And now down the middle of the lane, Kaylee Brennan. The shot by Brennan off the heel of the basket, no good. Rebound, Taryn Watkins. 1 minute to play in the third period. As Ashley Patterson will work things up top, she'll look for Watkins down low. The pass blocked and stolen by Caitlin Rich. Rich looking for Brennan. And that layup short. Rebound, Caden Fountain. Ashley Patterson now 2-on-2. Looking for Lauren West. Great pass, and West fouled on the shot. That ball almost went in the basket. That would have been a beautiful basket there for Lauren West. As it is, she'll go to the charity stripe for 2 shots with just under 42 ticks remaining in the third. So Ashley Patterson threading the needle there between 2 Crusader defenders. And it earns Lauren West a pair at the free throw line. The first by West just a little bit long, no good. As checking back in for Concordia Lutheran, number 2, Adele Newhouse. And number 4, Carly Winkler, to substitute Kaylee Brennan and Kenley Benson. Second shot now at the line for the junior point guard, Lauren West. That one off the front, off the back, and out. Rebound, Casey Randall, as Caden Fountain fights her for the rebound. They call jump ball, but the possession arrow in favor of the Crusaders. So it will remain Crusader basketball. But Parish will get the arrow back here in the last 39 seconds of this third period. Parish maintains the lead at 35-9 as Concordia still looking to get that 10th point on the board this afternoon in this area playoff. Casey Randall underneath. She'll be fouled by Taryn Watkins. And that foul on the floor before the shot. That will be the 6th team foul on Parish with 24 seconds remaining in our third period. Carolyn Rich now will inbound. No, pardon me, that is the 7th team foul. So instead of the inbound by Carolyn Rich, Casey Randall will go to the free throw line and shoot 1-1. A little bit of a late update on the scoreboard. And now 1-1 for Randall at the line. And the 5'11 sophomore center will hit the first free throw. She'll convert the front end of the 1-1, get a second free throw, as Concordia Lutheran now with 10 points here this afternoon in this area playoff. Parish 35, Concordia Lutheran 10. The second shot short by Randall, picked up by Ashley Patterson. Patterson with the rebound, driving the near side. Triple teamed as she takes the shot. And give the rebound to Caitlin Rich, and another foul in the backcourt by the Panthers with just under 15 seconds to play in the third. The 8th team foul now on Parish, as it looks like Lauren West will pick up the personal and send Caitlin Rich back to the free throw line. 1-1 for Rich. And the Concordia Lutheran Crusaders, a very good free throw shooting team. They shoot 68% as a team. And they have converted all but 2 free throws here this afternoon in this area playoff. As Rich now with her second free throw attempt. That one's a little bit long. Casey Randall with the rebound for Concordia Lutheran. Back up top to Caitlin Rich. A three-point attempt by Carolyn Rich. No good. Rebound Patterson. 3 seconds remaining in the third. Patterson takes a long-distance shot. And it bounces off the top of the backboard as the horn sounds, ending our third period of play. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 periods are in the books here this afternoon at A&M Consolidated High School in College Station, Texas, as Game On Sports Network brings you live exclusive coverage of this 2023 TAPS Division 6A Area Round Basketball Playoff. And folks, your score as we head to the fourth quarter here in this girls playoff game at A&M Consolidated. It's your Parish Panthers 35, Tomball Concordia Lutheran Crusaders 11. And the difference here in this game today is great defense today by Coach Heather Jones' squad, as they've been able to force multiple 10-second violations in the backcourt. The press working very effectively for Parish. Multiple steals. I believe Caden Fountain has 4 steals in today's game, as she's been very aggressive on the defensive end and allowing the Panthers some fast break opportunities to have a 24-point lead as we get set for the final 8 minutes this afternoon. And the Panthers look to take today's game and advance to the regional final tomorrow afternoon. That game will be played right here at A&M Consolidated High School tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. Awaiting the winner of this game, the district champion from District 2-6A, the San Antonio Antonian Prep squad. And we'll see who they will face as we begin the final 8 minutes. The possession arrow favors Parish as Caden Fountain will inbound. Sarai Taylor back in the game for Parish as she works up top with Ashley Patterson. The Crusaders now switch to a 2-3 zone as they were running a 3-2 zone earlier in the game. Patterson with the floater. That's short. Meharry with the rebound. Off the mark. Caden Fountain and back to Brooke Dial. Sarai Taylor now driving. Trying to find Meharry, and they'll call a kickball on Adele Newhouse. So the kickball off the leg of the Crusaders will give Parish an inbound on the baseline with not quite 30 seconds gone here in our fourth period. The ball up top to Ivy Meharry. She looks for a shot. And they call a travel on Meharry. The ball turns over to Concordia Lutheran. Assistant coach for the Panthers, Galen Gilstrap, calming the ladies down, telling them just to relax and take good shots here as the tension and nerves build as Parish looks to advance here in the 2023 TAP 6A playoffs. Concordia Lutheran on the offensive end is Kenley Benson up top for the Crusaders. She'll turn around, take the jump shot from 8 feet and sink that basket over Ivy Meharry. The first points of the game for Kenley Benson. And she'll narrow the lead to 35-13 in favor of Parish. And now Caden Fountain fouled on the far sideline as Kenley Benson, having just made the basket on the offensive end for Concordia Lutheran, commits the foul on the far side. It's the third team foul for the Crusaders. Ashley Patterson now working on the near side, being guarded by Carolyn Rich. They'll find Brooke Dial back to Sarai Taylor. Dial with another three-point attempt. Oh, in and out. That ball about halfway down. Give the rebound to Carolyn Rich as the Crusaders back on offense with just over 6.5 remaining. Newhouse giving a screen to Brennan. As number 12, Kenley Benson works. A steal attempt by Ashley Patterson. And she'll get called for the foul with 6:25 to play. That is the 9th team foul on Parish in this half. And at the line for Concordia Lutheran, it will be number 12, Kenley Benson. Benson will shoot 1-1 at the charity stripe to bite into this 22-point Panther lead. The first one off the back of the front edge and down, giving Concordia Lutheran their 14th point in this match this afternoon. Second shot for the sophomore forward. That one rims out. Rebound Newhouse. Back to Kenley Benson. The shot good for Benson. And what was a 2-point opportunity turns into a 3-point play for Benson and the Crusaders, who now trail 35-16. They've closed it back down to a 19-point lead with just over 6 minutes remaining. Sarai Taylor working with Caden Fountain on the far side, back to a wide-open Ashley Patterson. The three-pointer long. The rebound up in the air, taken by Brooke Dial. Dial double-teamed, and her pass stolen by Kaylee Brennan. But now a foul call on the baseline, as Adele Newhouse will pick up a foul for Concordia Lutheran. The 4th team foul for the Crusaders. And with 5:53 remaining in the fourth, Ashley Patterson will inbound for Parish. Caden Fountain will attempt the three-pointer, and it's good. The Panthers with great success at the arc this afternoon. That's 4 consecutive three-pointers on 4 attempts for Parish in this second half as they stretch the lead back out. Now Panthers 38, Crusaders 16, with just over 5.5 remaining in the fourth. Driving down the lane, number 11, Kaylee Brennan. It's blocked by Meharry. Ashley Patterson picks up the ball. She'll peel back now, 1-on-4. Not good odds for Patterson. And she and Brooke Dial reset the offense up top for Parish. Patterson tripped as she tries to drive the lane with 5:12 to play. And that foul picked up by number 11 for the Crusaders, the senior guard, Kaylee Brennan. That's the 5th team foul on Concordia Lutheran. Sarai Taylor now driving. She'll try the floater. That's blocked by Kenley Benson. Benson with the block, with the rebound, or the steal rather. That will be number 11, Kaylee Brennan. Benson now a 3-point attempt for the Crusaders, and it's good. The first shot good from beyond the arc for Concordia Lutheran this afternoon. And now cut back down to a 19-point lead. Parish 38, Concordia Lutheran 19. As we play basketball with 4:37 remaining in the fourth. Brooke Dial will take the extra pass to Ashley Patterson. Three-pointer from the corner, long, and the rebound by Carly Winkler. Parish electing not to press here in the fourth quarter with a substantial lead. And now a timeout taken by Coach Brian Zymont and the Crusaders. He has 2 timeouts left, a 30 and a full. And he'll elect to take his remaining full timeout with 4:19 remaining in the fourth. Your Panthers leading here in this area round playoff at A&M Consolidated High School by a score of 38-19. As the Concordia Lutheran Crusaders take timeout. The next foul will put Concordia Lutheran in the double bonus. Parish with 9 fouls in this half. And Concordia Lutheran only with 5, so the Panthers yet to be in the single bonus. And as good a free throw shooting team as the Crusaders are, that may come into play down the stretch if they go into the double bonus when we move into the latter half of this fourth period. And folks, if you're in the area here in College Station, we invite you to come on out and support the TAPS 6A regional playoffs, a full slate of games here today and tomorrow at A&M Consolidated High School. This is our first game of the day, and we'll have games going up all the way until the last tip at 8 p.m. this evening. So 2 different gymnasiums and 4 games in 2 gymnasiums, 8 games total today here in the TAPS 6A playoffs. And we'll have four games tomorrow with 2 regional finals. I'll probably make that 4 regional finals in each division. So 16 games, 8 boys, 8 girls games today, and 8 games tomorrow, the 4 regional finals, to find out who will advance to the TAPS state championships next weekend in Waco. Sarai Taylor back up top as Brooke Dial will attempt a 3-point bucket from the corner. No good. Ivy Meharry with the rebound. Triple team. She'll kick back out. And Patterson called for a traveling violation with exactly 4 minutes remaining in our fourth period. Midway through the fourth period here in this area round playoff, and your Panthers continue to lead by a score of 38-19 over Concordia Lutheran. Adele Newhouse up top being guarded by Ivy Meharry. And Meharry with a great block there, right back to Newhouse. Denying Newhouse the pass, the opportunity to pass to Kenley Benson. Now Sarai Taylor, a steal by Brooke Dial, and she'll take that and lay it in off the window. Another bucket for Brooke Dial. She has 9 points here in this second half. As Parish now with 40 points on the board this afternoon, they lead 40-19 over Concordia Lutheran with 3:15 to play. Dial attempting another steal as Kenley Benson bottled up on the far sideline being guarded by Dial. She'll try a shot, and it's waved off. Traveling violation, Crusaders. The official on the far side with the emphatic call prior to any contact by Brooke Dial. And it will be Parish basketball as we move under 3 minutes remaining. A press from Winkler. As Parish able to get the ball across the timeline, Ivy Meharry will set things up for Ashley Patterson and Sarai Taylor. They look for Caden Fountain in the baseline. Patterson trying to dish to Meharry. And that play not working as Patterson will reset with 2.5 remaining. Patterson guarded by Carly Winkler for the Crusaders. And an errant pass there, collected by Carolyn Wrench, will give the steal to Carly Winkler. As now Sarai Taylor working on Kaylee Brennan with 2 minutes to play. Benson gets a screen from Newhouse. Now Newhouse a 3-point shot. That's off the heel, no good. Patterson with the rebound. She'll press. It's 2-on-3, advantage Crusaders. And Patterson will pull up with 1:50 to play. Now a three-point shot from Caden Fountain. It's off the front edge, no good. Brooke Dial gets the rebound and puts in the bucket with 1:45 to play. Parish 42, Concordia Lutheran 19, with 100 seconds to play in the ball game. The Panthers now moving into a 1-3-1 zone for the final 90 seconds as Brooke Dial will come out and contest Brennan on the three-point shot. It's short. Patterson with the rebound. Patterson swings the ball over to Brooke Dial. And now Caden Fountain and Brooke Dial will work the two-person game with 70 seconds to play. And it looks like Coach Jones has called for the offense to pull out as we now move into the final minute of this fourth period. As Sarai Taylor and Brooke Dial in no hurry to press the advantage with the basketball. Now Ashley Patterson looks to drive, looking for Caden Fountain, and she'll bounce it out of bounds off the leg of Adele Newhouse. Substitutions coming in for Parish as Taryn Watkins, Peyton Cole, and Lauren West will come in to substitute Ivy Meharry, Sarai Taylor, and Brooke Dial. Their work done this afternoon, as with 45 seconds to play and a 23-point lead, it appears that Parish has punched their ticket to tomorrow morning's regional final. Ashley Patterson, a three-point attempt. That's long. Taryn Watkins tries to get the rebound. It's pulled down by Carly Winkler. And the ball poked out of bounds by Peyton Cole. That will force Concordia Lutheran to inbound once again. 33.3 remaining in the fourth. And the errant pass over the head of Kenley Benson out of bounds. And Caden Fountain will inbound for Parish with just under 24 seconds to play. Lauren West will get the ball across the timeline. We'll see if she's challenged. She is by Winkler, so she'll drive. Get it to Peyton Cole in the corner with 14 seconds to play. Caden Fountain now back up top to West, less than 10 seconds. And West will dribble out the clock for the Panthers. Looking for Patterson. And that, no shot. It's too late as the horn sounds, ending today's game. Ladies and gentlemen, the final horn is sounded here at A&M Consolidated High School in College Station, Texas, as we conclude this 2023 TAPS 6A area playoff matchup in girls varsity basketball. And ladies and gentlemen, your final score here this afternoon at A&M Consolidated, your Parish Panthers 42, Tomball Concordia Lutheran Crusaders 19. And with the victory here this afternoon, the Panthers will move forward to tomorrow morning's regional final here in TAPS 6A, and they will face off against San Antonio Antonian Prep. That game will be at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow morning right here at A&M Consolidated High School, so be sure to check your listings as we are trying to get that game for you on Game On Sports. Not sure if we'll have that game for you live, but if we do, we'll have the pregame at 11:25 a.m. and tip-off at 11:30 as the girls varsity team looks to punch their ticket to the state tournament in the regional championship against San Antonio Antonian. And big nights here, there are big games here this afternoon for Brooke Dial, Ashley Patterson. They each in double figures today, over 10 points in the game. Caden Fountain with 5 steals, a very effective defensive presence for the Panthers as they were able to use the press effectively to their advantage, get multiple 10-second violations in the backcourt on Concordia Lutheran, and take this game comfortably by a score of 42-19. Now, folks, you want to stay with us here as later this afternoon on Game On Sports, we'll be bringing you live coverage of the boys varsity area round playoff game as the Parish Panthers boys varsity will face off against Houston St. Pius X. That game also coming to you live from right here in College Station, Texas. We'll be live with the pregame show at 6:20 p.m. this afternoon, prior to tip at 6:30, as your Parish Panthers boys varsity will also look to advance to the regional championship, facing off against Houston St. Pius X. Well, that will wrap it up for us here this afternoon for our girls varsity game here at A&M Consolidated High School. We want to thank everyone involved here in this afternoon's production and remind you that the executive producer of Game On Sports is Fred Garner. Today's game was produced and directed by Gabe Scott. Our technical producer this afternoon, Trevor Von Dom. And Game On Sports would also like to thank Amy Meharry and Empower Prosthetics and Orthotics for her generous support of Parish Panther playoff basketball and helping us make this afternoon's broadcast possible. Also, a special thanks to our administrators back at the home office, Lisa Carrillo and Sarah Beasley. Today's Parish Panther basketball broadcast is a copyrighted production of Game On Sports Network and the Parish Episcopal School. Copyright 2023, all rights reserved. Any rebroadcast, reproduction, or other use of the pictures and accounts of this broadcast without the express consent of Game On Sports Network and the Parish Episcopal School is strictly prohibited. Well, that wraps it up here for us this afternoon at A&M Consolidated. We thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for spending some of your Friday afternoon with us, and we look forward to seeing you right back here at 6:20 p.m. for the boys varsity area round playoff right here on Game On Sports. On behalf of our entire broadcast crew here today at A&M Consolidated High School, this is Brian Shackelford, thanking you for joining us this afternoon and for your continued support of Parish Panther playoff basketball. Your final score here in the area round, your Parish Panthers 42, Tomball Concordia Lutheran Crusaders 19. The Panthers advance to the regional final tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. against San Antonio Antonian. Until this afternoon, good afternoon and God bless from College Station, Texas.